Chairman Hoffman,
Here.
Commissioner Meyer,
Here.
Commissioner Fiorito.
Here.
Okay, you have a quorum.
Okay. So we can go.
You want to
Go
see
ahead.
other people attending?
Other people attending?
Deputy Chief Mark Pourlier.
Chief Jim Zalaki.
Executive Assistant Lara Batten.
Deputy Clerk Karen Schulteis.
Okay, so I guess we'll move to the approval of minutes.
I didn't see anything
I
in
didn't
the
see
minutes that
You guys did a great job without me.
we were able to get through the meeting without Joe. So,
Sure.
motion to approve the minutes
I second.
as submitted.
Okay. And that's a voice. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, do we need to go to closed session?
Yes.
Okay.
Got some items to talk about. Motion to go into closed session for the purpose of
Personnel.
personnel. Potential
Personnel.
personnel.
Right.
Okay.
Second?
Okay, and that's a roll call. Chairman Hoffman,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer.
Aye.
Okay, so that's
Okay. Open session. Okay, so is this where we're going to make the motion?
Oh, action on
Yeah.
executive.
Items.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a motion to establish a lateral list
We don't-
to be published on the website?
Yes, we'll advertise, take some lateral applications through February 12th. Did
Can we have a vote on it?
Did you
I'll make a
you made the
motion.
No, you make, I'll second the motion.
Okay, second. And, we'll take a roll call. Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Chairman Hoffman.
Aye.
So- Okay,
Okay, so we can go next to old business,
No business.
new business.
New business, police candidate testing. Our test is slated for March 1st at Harper College. We're going to do it at Harper College on Wolf Road this year instead of MacArthur. We have an application, we have an ad out on the Blue Line through February 12th. And as of last Friday, the 24th, we had 21 applicants, so we still have a couple more weeks to get them in, so. What time's the testing?
We got on 8.
Is that what you have?
It's 9 a.m., I believe we need to be there at 8.
Yeah, we're going to do the,
Orientation at 9.
we're going to do the orientation, give Orientation them at like an 9? hour break, and then go right into to the written like we did the last two times. I think worked out best that way.
Okay.
Instead of coming back a couple different days.
Right.
And then we have the interview slated for April,
Okay.
based on,
If you only have 21 now,
Yeah.
well,
I would think, in the past, we've had probably about 65 took the test, I think, and then about 40 passed it. I think that's how many we interviewed last. Probably the last two times have been 40 where we've interviewed. And that was around 60-some applicants, so,
Okay.
obviously some won't make the written test, so.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
we take everybody that passes the written, right?
Yes, anybody 70 above, we have been taking them all because there hasn't,
I know.
there's only been around 40. If
Right.
there was 70 or 80, we probably wouldn't. We'd probably only do initial one, do maybe 40, whatever you
Okay.
guys feel, but right
Right.
now,
So we set the magic number.
yeah, we set whatever we
Okay,
want. I mean,
yeah.
everybody passes, but if we go through, then we can still go back and interview more, because if anybody above 70 are eligible for an interview, but obviously, we don't have to all interview them all at the beginning.
Okay.
And then, part of the new business, as we stated about the laterals, I'll post it on our police website and take applications there if anybody that'd be interested. And, because we have had a couple inquiries.
Okay.
People wanted to know, they were current officers and wanted to know if we're taking them, so we'll notify them and let them know that they can get our application once we get it uploaded on our police website. And that's all I have for new business.
Okay. Departmental update?
We'll let, we've had a lot of stuff going on. Lara can go on our community outreach programs and crime prevention stuff that's going on in town?
Yeah, so just an update on our girls' club. We had, back in January, we had our trip to the firehouse next door, the Prospect Heights Fire District. They gave us a tour, and they actually brought in a female firefighter from Schaumburg to talk to the girls and talk about careers and women in that environment, and she was a very inspirational speaker. So she really grabbed the girls' attention, and they seemed to really enjoy it. They got to go through the firehouse, get a tour there, and they got to play in the trucks, and it was very exciting. So the next class, or the next meeting we have is February 20th, and we're going to have a dance class for the girls.
Oh,
So our Officer Zitkus, she actually used to dance when she was younger, so her instructor offered to come and give the girls a class. So we'll have her come into the station down in our training
Okay,
room,
right.
and we'll provide a little dance class for them. Our homework center, we've had that going for about a month now. On Monday nights, we do it at Indian Trails. So the officers go in and they sit with any kids that need help with their homework or have questions. And even if there's kids in there that don't have any homework, they'll sit there and talk to them about what they're doing or just interact with them. We're actually going to add another night, Wednesday nights, at River Trails condos. So they've got a gymnasium there that we can use. And if nobody has homework, then we'll play basketball with them. And
okay.
so, we had a chili cook-off against the fire department this last week, and unfortunately, we lost to the fire department. Unfortunately,
Come on, was that really a question?
Yes. Right.
it was very close, though. It was by one vote.
Really?
One vote, yep.
We kind of
So,
expected it, but that's all they do is cook all day, but
Yep.
We should have had a handicap.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
should have.
It was very close, very close. And then this past Monday, we had our volunteer awards. So everybody that's helped out over the past year, we honored them in front of the city council and the board members.
Okay.
And presented them with awards and then had pizza and cake afterwards.
Nice.
And that's all I have.
You have anything, Mark?
I have nothing.
Oh, one thing I did, I brought it up at our council meeting on Monday night. We have a program, it's called a reassurance program, usually for the elderly, kind of like a check for well-being, where they fill out a form. There's only a few in the book, and usually every Friday, one of our volunteers, it's usually Cindy, comes in on Friday afternoons, and she'll call them just to see how they're doing, or so on and so forth. So Friday, she tried to get a hold of this individual who usually she speaks to every Friday, didn't get a hold of him. So we sent officers over the house, and he was deceased in his house. So I know Alderman Quinn heard about it, so she wasn't familiar with the program. She thought it was great, so I gave her form. She's going to put them out in the newsletter at Rob Roy and post them around Rob Roy for people to fill out. So it's kind of a check for well-being, because the person that did pass away didn't have any relatives in the area. And
Right.
so it's kind of a thing like that. We've been doing it for quite a while now, but this actually, it worked. I mean, he wasn't deceased that long, and we were able to find him. Other than that, who knows how long he could have been in there.
Yes.
So, that's
No.
it. That's all I have for updates.
Okay, any correspondence or communications?
Oh, one other update I was going to give, back to our volunteers, we take those from our Citizen Police Academy. So we're going to get another academy going in April. Lara will be setting it up and advertising, and that's how we get our volunteers.
Okay.
We went from, how many we have like 25 or 26 now, I
We
believe.
had 15 volunteers last year, and we went to 26 this year.
And it helps out.
Yeah.
And,
Definitely helps out. We had 1,100 volunteer hours this past year.
yes.
Yeah, from the prior year, it was 750 hours, so
And then
they make a huge difference.
she had calculated that if we had to hire officers to work a lot of these
Work them.
events, they help us.
Yes.
It was what came up to like
$35,000.
$35,000.
Yes.
If we had to hire back, so it definitely helps. So we will be advertising for probably another April Academy. That's it. No correspondence or communications?
All right. Next meeting, February 26th, is that okay?
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
So far, so good.
I am going to be, in anticipation, I will be gone in March, though. The last Wednesday in March, I will be gone.
Actually, I might be gone that last week in February.
And I'm assuming we're gonna probably need a meeting in March.
After the
Because of,
original testing.
because of, that's right before the testing dates.
Could we meet the 19th
No,
instead of the 26th?
well, I'm gonna be gone from the 10th to the 26th of March. I could be available by phone
Of February or March?
of March.
Oh, March.
I could be available by phone if there's a date that Joe and Sharon, obviously you don't need me, but if you wanted me, I could probably be available by phone if I knew what date you were meeting.
Right. So February 19th is no good for you? Is that what you're saying?
That was
No,
for the
March 9th. March
How about,
9th.
no, I'm asking about February.
Oh, I'm sorry.
next month.
Okay, you were in
I'm going to be out of town, I think, the week starting.
February 20,
Yeah,
February?
starting the 20, yes, starting the 21st, and then I'm not coming back till, I think, March 1st.
So you'd like to move our meeting to the 19th of
Yes,
February?
yes, if we could.
Which is
Okay.
fine with me.
Right.
That's not, I'm sure Lara and Karen will,
Can you make that happen?
Yes.
All right.
well, not only that, but send us our reminders.
Right,
Yes,
All right, so we're moving it to the 19th at the same time.
yes,
and we will have an update at that point of how many candidates we have tested.
Right.
perfect, right,
And then, well, then we can talk about March.
right.
So that if we do have to have, if we feel as though we need a meeting, and I know when it is, I'll make myself available by phone in case you need me for any reason. Okay, 19th, that's good.
So March 1st, it said the candidate test, is that a Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
We decided to go with the Sunday this
Oh,
year.
okay, okay.
Just try something different, because everyone tests on a Saturday, so maybe we'll get more applicants to come out on a Sunday. So figured to give it a shot.
Okay,
Hopefully, we can get some more, so it doesn't, in case there's any conflicts, somebody could test at two
And-
different departments.
And our orals are the 4th, 5th, 11th, and 12th.
Correct.
yes. Orals are when, 4th, 5th
Of April, yeah.
of April, okay.
And
11th and 12th, great, yes.
after I was one of the ones that said that was good, something came up on the 12th, but if I remember, it was something that I told my wife, well, I may not be able to be there.
Okay.
So it must not be drastically important.
Okay,
Or we may not have enough recruits that we need a fourth day.
It's true.
Who knows, you know? Because I remember that was crossing my mind at the same time. But,
We'll kind of know, obviously, after the written, and on the first,
right.
mm-hmm,
when it pass.
okay. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to 2 weekends with everybody.
At least we feed you well.
We do get fed well,
do.
yeah. Those are the few days that we really earn our stipend.
That's right. Okay, can we close the meeting?
Okay,
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.